Hi, I'm Jen and welcome to the Firespiral Friday Roundup. So I'm going to talk to you about three things, then I don't forget what I'm going to say. I'm going to talk about Winter Woven Lands 2021. I'm going to talk about this yarn that's here, and I'm going to give you an update on our latest collection. So I'll start there. We were supposed to have cloth woven for our new collection maybe end of September, beginning of October, but obviously the best made plans and all that business. So there's been unavoidable delays. We were waiting for yarn, which only had to come a few miles really, but they were unavoidably delayed. And so that meant that by the time everything was ready at the weaving shed, we'd missed our slots for the loom, and they're now doing some maintenance work on the warping machine, which is what winds all the warp yarn onto the big beam that sits on the loom. And so without that we can't weave, and it's looking realistically like we'll not have cloth until the end of the year, and probably nothing new in the shop until the new year now. There's a very small chance that we might have cloth to give you some sneak peeks in December, but you know, let's not hold our breath given how things have gone so far. It's just unavoidable, one of those things. One of the issues of working with small businesses is that people don't have tolerances, and you know, if one thing goes wrong, everything else has a knock on. So there we go. Yes, yarn. Right, okay. So these are cones of a wool cotton blend, and you might recognise them from previous wraps that we've made, and these are the ones that we have left. We've only got a couple of cones, so this is the moss wool from the Moss Twilight Winter Hill, and this one I think has been in Bowland and other things. So anyway, these are the cones that we've got left over, and we're going to pop them in our shop for you to buy. So they're great for crafting. Some of these thicker wools you can use as sort of a lace weight for crochet or knitting or machine knitting or whatever, but they're a bargain price given the quality merino cotton, and it means that although there's only a few of them and we can't weave with them, somebody else can use them, and we get to keep our zero waste status. I've also been to our local primary school this week and taken all our bags of the tiny scraps and bits that even the most dedicated crafters don't want, but tiny children in forest school who want to decorate trees and willow tunnels and whatever, and float them in water, they can use them. So that's all good, isn't it? What was my other thing? Oh yes, and Winter Woven Lands 2021. So Tamsin and I had a meeting earlier this week and sorted out all the details. And we're going to run it from the 2nd to the 5th of December this year. So that's Thursday to the Sunday, which is a day longer than we normally do, but it fits better with our plans. If you don't know anything about Winter Woven Land, it used to be a very real event where we'd hire a big place and we'd have a massive party, and it was lovely. Nowadays, with this, that and the other, virtual parties seem to be the best way we can do things. And also we've got members of our community who live all over the world, and it's really nice for us to sort of build those social bonds with everybody rather than just people who can make it up here to the north of the UK. So on the 2nd, that's our big party games day, where Tamsin's going to come down here and we'll set off all our competitions and silly things. We've been trying to come up with some silly ideas that are new, and some that are the same we did last year, but they make us laugh every year. We're simple like that. So we'll do those for giveaways, and there'll be little competitions and things. And the other part of Winter Woven Land is our sale, which is sort of our big official sale of the year. We've been a little company. We aren't really set up in the way that big companies are to have massive sales, big discounts. We don't make that much money on the things that we sell. There isn't that much profit, and that's fine. We don't want to be a massive profit-making business. We just want to tick over so that we can carry on day to day and we can make wraps that you can enjoy. And as long as that sort of balances, then the business doesn't have to make any money, does it? So that does mean that we can't do big Black Friday kind of extravaganzas. We can't make massive sales, but we do also have to keep stock moving and make space for weaves that, if they ever happen, will fill those shelves again. So we'll have the best possible sale prices that we can, and usually it's a very exciting and fun weekend or 4 days. Yes, so that means that we're in this weird point where we've told you now we're going to have a sale, and so what do we do for the next 2 weeks, where people go, oh, I'm not going to buy anything because they're going to put it on sale. And that is true. Most wraps will be discounted. So yeah, if you're thinking of buying a wrap, hold on for a couple of weeks, and then buy it when it's cheaper. No brainer. But there are a couple of things in our shop, wraps wise, where everything we make is limited edition. Everything is just a couple of rolls that we weave, and then when it's gone, it's gone. We don't tend to make more of that because it's so difficult to recreate anything. We work in small quantities. So it does happen that the things that you wanted, that you hung on for in the sale, might be sold out. And if there's something that you are desperate for, then buy it now, full price, take the hit on it. But we are offering a mystery gift for every wrap that you buy. Not blankets, like this beautiful rosewood blanket, or any other things, wrap necklaces or anything, just wraps. But the mystery gift will be mega, tremendously exciting. And it'll be something that we pick for you, especially if we kind of know anything about you from the groups and stuff. We'll make sure it's something that we think you'll absolutely love. So that's a bit of a sweetener, isn't it? If you can't wait for 2 weeks for things to be discounted, you can at least know that you're going to get something exciting that will be of probably equal or greater value to the discount. So, ooh, what would you do? Okay, I think that's everything that I was going to tell you. Yeah, so these will be in the home and crafts section of the website. If you are a weaver or crafter or whatever and you want to buy them in bulk, or we do have other things that other yarns that we're not putting in the shop because it's so much effort, then get in touch with us and we can do you a bulk deal for shipping. Or if you want yellow cottons or whatever, just get in touch with us and we'll see what we've got in our boxes of delights in the workshop. Okay. Oh, managed to keep it under 10 minutes. That's good. Have a lovely weekend.